The lightweight division, eh? The lightweight division is in an absolute shambles, man. We have a number one contender who's not getting the title shot. And we have people who are basically crying and getting title shots. Guys, this lightweight division is an absolute mess. We have Ilia Topuria, who is essentially going to be out for essentially a year because he's going to miss the whole fourth quarter of 2026. And then we have an interim title fight between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. And, you know, clearly there is an agenda. The UFC have an agenda. Clearly they like Ilia Topuria as the champion. Because if we look at it stylistically, the only person in this lightweight division that can give Ilia Topuria a hard fight or, you know, a competitive fight is Arman Tsarukyan. He's the clear number one contender. He has the style that can potentially deal with Ilia Topuria. Clearly, the UFC just like Ilia Topuria. Clearly, he brings in... You know what it is? I get it to an extent. He's essentially a star. I wouldn't call him a superstar because no one has been able to reach the McGregor level of stardom. But Ilia Topuria is a star in the UFC. So I get it. I do actually get it. Like, for their business, it makes sense for Ilia Topuria to be champion. But at the same time, I do feel like they're going away from their model, which was the best fight the best. That's what they always promised us, guys. That's what they always promised us. We will put on the best fights. But clearly, because they want Ilia Topuria to be the champion, they're trying to give him an easier path of defending his belt. Because let's look at it, guys. Let's actually look at it from a logical, open mind, yeah? We have Justin Gaethje, who is 1-1 in his last two fights. We have Paddy Pimblett, who has... I actually saw the people, the path that Paddy has had to get to the belt. It's absolutely crazy, guys. You've got a man in Arman Tsarukyan who has fought to most of the guys in the top 10. But he can't get a title shot. And then Paddy Pimblett fought Bobby Green, who was ranked at number 14 at the time. Okay, he beat number 14. Then he beat Michael Chandler, who was ranked number 7 at the time. But Michael Chandler has lost to everybody. Absolutely everybody. Then because Islam moves out of the division, Paddy gets bumped up 2 spots to number 5. Make it make sense. Justin Gaethje, I'm sorry, has no chance against Ilia Topuria. Listen. With the way Ilia Topuria fights and his boxing credential, I'll be honest, he sleeps Gaethje bad. Bro, look what Max Holloway did to him. Pieced him up. Absolutely pieced him up, bro. And that's no disrespect to Justin Gaethje. Like, I'm actually not trying to disrespect any fighter, because at the end of the day, it takes a real man to be able to get in that octagon. So hats off to every single fighter that does that. But look what Max Holloway did to Justin Gaethje. And you think Ilia Topuria won't sleep him within 3 rounds? Easy. Easy money. Easy money for Ilia. Easy money. Like, I'm telling you, in that lightweight division, there's not many guys. Bro, none of them can deal with the hands of Ilia Topuria. The only person is Arman Tsarukyan. Because of the style. Justin Gaethje likes to have a brawl. Bro, you think Ilia Topuria, even if they have a brawl, let them meet in the middle. The way Ilia moves his head, slip shots, bam, 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 bam. He's going to knock Justin Gaethje to another fucking planet, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, guys. I know I'm throwing in a bit of banter in there, but I'm actually trying to be serious. Then we've got Paddy Pimblett, who has had the fucking easiest path to the championship, who fucking fights with his fucking chin in the air. No disrespect. I'm just calling what I see. Listen, hats off to Paddy to be able to get to the UFC and get a title shot. Hats off. Take my hat off to you. And it's inspiring because I'm from the UK. So that I'll give him that. At the end of the day, we're all in this. We all get into every fighter that gets into to this business. You want to become a champion and you want to be on top of your division. You know, that is the goal. So hats off to him. He's got there. He's actually got there. Some people will never get there in their whole career. So hats off to him for doing that. But the way I've seen Paddy Pimblett fight, if he fights Ilia Topuria, I know he's made small improvements, but come on, Michael Chandler, bro. Michael Chandler. Let's be real. Like Ilia Topuria will like I know Paddy likes to say Scousers don't get knocked out, bro. That's gonna come back and bite you, I promise you. Ilia Topuria will knock out Paddy Pimblett. He will. Trust me, guys. With the way Paddy Pimblett strikes, yeah, Ilia doesn't even have to initiate the fight or the engage the striking or whatever you want to call it. As soon as the Paddy starts throwing, slip, move, bam, 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 sent to the shadow realm. So clearly the UFC are trying to give him an easier path. Because the number one contender is Arman Tsarukyan. So really and truly, this fight between Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett is pointless. It's absolutely pointless. Because I genuinely do not see any of those two beating Ilia Topuria. I think he sleeps all of them. And every single person in the MMA community agrees with this. Even fighters agree with this. The only person stylistically that can give Ilia Topuria a problem is Arman Tsarukyan. He's going to take you down. He's going to do damage when he takes you down. That's what I like about Arman. If he takes Ilia Topuria down, he will do damage. He will control him and do damage. That's when we're going to really see Ilia Topuria tested. This Paddy, yes, I know Paddy has decent BJJ and he's tall for the division, big, whatever. But I still think Ilia Topuria sleeps him. I don't think Paddy Pimblett beats, if Islam was still in the division, I don't think he beats Islam Makhachev. Don't think he beats Arman Tsarukyan. Don't think he beats Ilia Topuria. Charles Oliveira, I don't think he beats. I think it would be an interesting matchup, but I don't think he beats him. If Dustin Poirier was still around, I don't think he beats Dustin Poirier. Justin Gaethje, yes, I think he actually can beat Justin Gaethje, just because I think Justin Gaethje is a bit more sloppier in terms of the way he strikes compared to the others. So this fight is actually pointless. Well, to the UFC, it's not pointless because what they're doing is essentially giving Ilia an easier path to defend his belt. Simple. I have to say it for how I see it. That's the way I see it. Because if they had done Arman versus Justin or Arman versus Paddy for the interim, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't complain. As long as Arman's getting the title shot next. Because I know he beats both of them, respectfully. The lightweight division is not as competitive as it used to be at this current moment in time. Arman Tsarukyan and Ilia Topuria are without a doubt the best fighters in that division. And the fact that we're still going to have to wait, we are probably going to have to wait a year and a bit before we see Arman Tsarukyan fight again. Paddy, I'll give it to Paddy. Paddy actually said he'll win the interim title, fight Ilia in June or whenever, and then he will happily fight Arman after that. So at least Paddy's willing to, but I'll give him benefit of that. He's willing to fight him, but no one wanted to fight Arman before that because everyone was just thinking about the title shot, the belt, fighting Ilia. And it's a shame, man. Honestly, I'm disappointed in the UFC. But what can we do? they've got their agenda. They've got what they want to do. They've got their business module, and I guess that's what they think works. If that's what they think works, then we'll see, man. But in the long run, I think it's only going to get worse, and I do think, I wouldn't say the UFC is going to lose viewership, but we've already seen some of the pay-per-views this year haven't done as well. And I wonder why that is. Some of the cards, like look at the Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane card. That card was shit. It's a shame, man. The UFC is really turning into boxing, and it's a shame. And it's mad because boxing, Turkey Al Sheikh is trying to get rid of that. So it's like boxing is doing what the UFC used to do, and it's now UFC doing what boxing used to do. Make it make sense, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe, guys.